Hello students, our topic is definition of theory of computation or definition to formal languages. We need to understand what is the theory of computation, formal definition, as well as definition for formal languages. Look, the theory of computation is talking about the study of mathematical representation of computing machines and their capabilities. The study of automated theory and formal languages. We are focusing study of automated theories. Like automated theories means automated mathematical models are there, and their formal language we need to observe here. So what is mean by formal language? We need to understand, all of you. What is mean by formal language? The language where we can put some restrictions and condition to formation of a string is known as formal language. Let us consider an alphabet sigma. So later I will define what is mean by alphabet. Let me take uh, alphabet sigma equal to, if I take a comma b, this alphabets, like English alphabet, like in this language also we have alphabets. So our own set of alphabets we can define. So definitely later I'm going to discuss what is mean by alphabet, what is mean by symbol separately. So as of now, just take alphabet sigma a comma b. Now what is a language? Language where we can put some restriction and condition to formation of a string is known as formal language. Let's take a language. If I take so a power of m and b power of n such that m equal to n. See, now I written m equal. So for to forming a strings, I kept a condition. What is condition? M equal to n only. All m equal to n should be there. So what are strings will be there? M equal to n means AB is a string, AABB is string, and AAABB is string. These kind of strings are available in this language. If I take another language as AB whole power of n such that n greater than or equal to 1, if I take what this language is containing, n is greater than or equal to 1, n must be minimum 1. So AB is there, can take n equal to 2, AB will get, and AB. These kind of strings are there. Language nothing but collection of strings. How the strings are formed? We kept some conditions and restriction to form a language, to form a strings. So this is the conditions I kept here. So are you getting my point? This is the language. Like the formal language means this. There are set of language we have. The formal language in which we have regular language, context-free language, context-sensitive language, like this we have. Are you getting? So later I'm going to define very clearly what is meant by symbol, what is meant by alphabet, what is meant by string, what is meant by language, what are the language we are there. All the things will be discussed into very clearly. Just I'm giving a brief introduction about what is meant by formal language. So there will be set of formal language we have. So let me take types of formal languages. The first one type 0. First one type 0. We'll call type 0 or recursive enumerated language. Please do understand. This is recursive enumerable language. All of you note down these things. All of you note down this point. So second type is type 1. Type 1 also known to be context sensitive language. Context sensitive language. And third one is type 2. Third one is type 2. Type 2 also known to be CFL, context free language. Context free language. Please do not confuse what these are the language talking about. We will be dealing with very clearly. Next one is type 3. Type 3 or regular language. Regular language. So there are four types of language, formal language we have: type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3. All we can say REL, recursive enumerated language, also known to be unrestricted language. This is unrestricted. Context sensitive language, this is semi restricted. Context free grammar, restricted one. Regular grammar is a restricted grammar, so regular language is a restricted language you can say. And these languages are accepted by some finite automata, some grammars also there, that we'll discuss later. As of now you understand there are mathematical models or computing models we have, and some languages are there. This language will be dealing, and these are major applications also we have. So most of the programming language will support what up to context free language, regular language will be there, and other may be theoretical, but we are using practical cases also. So do not confuse what the term is talking about. Each and everything we will be discussing very very clearly. Just I am giving the introduction what type of language we have, just to understand only this. If you are not getting also you can leave it. So further classes, further session we will be discussing with each and everything very clearly now. So note down all of you what types of formal language. By looking to types of formal language, Chomsky given some hierarchy. So next we will be looking Chomsky hierarchy. Chomsky hierarchy, nothing more you understand, like the boundariness of the language you understand. Boundariness of the language that we can understand. So I told you type 3 or regular language, suppose type 3. Okay. Just you have to understand language boundary only. So what is the language boundary will be there? So, a regular language, this is a regular language boundary, understand. Means in this area set of regular languages are there. What is mean by regular language we will understand later. So next will be CFL, context free language. Context free language. So just let me draw the circle. This is a Chomsky hierarchy we'll call. Next is the context sensitive language. Context sensitive language. Context sensitive language is a boundary. Next, context free, context sensitive, REL, recursive enumerated language. So recursive enumerated language. So I did not draw properly. You just please to understand. So set of regular language will exist in this boundary, and CFLs are more than regular language. That you understand. Every regular language is CFL. Every regular language is CFL. Means this is, let's see, the CFL boundaries more than the regular language or not. Now see, CSL boundaries more than CFL. Means every regular is a CFL. Every CFL is a CSL. Now every CSL is a REL. This is no restriction. No restriction. This is restricted. You understand. So what I'm trying to say, when we can say that regular language, the language is accepted or recognized by automata called finite automata. I am repeating, when the language is accepted or recognized by finite automata is known as regular language. So later we will understand what is finite automata, how regular language will form, all the things we'll observe. As of now, just simple make a statement. The language which is accepted or recognized by finite automata is nothing but regular language. Next. The language which is accepted or recognized by push down automata is nothing but what? CFL. Similarly, the language which is accepted or recognized by LBA, nothing but CSL. Now Turing machine, the language which is accepted or recognized by Turing machine is nothing but REL, recursive enumerated language. Similarly, there are grammars also there here. So later I will talk here, grammars also there. Here I will introducing here. So now understand. So regular grammar will generate regular language. Please do understand. Context free grammar generating context free language. Context sensitive grammar generating context sensitive grammar. Recursive enumerated grammar generates recursive enumerated language. Grammar is a generating device, or you understand, grammar generate the strings. String nothing but language. This language should be accepted by machines and generated by some grammar. So now see, this is the formal language. Okay, formal languages. Formal languages. See, grammars, formal language, automatas. This is the automata. So automata, what is automata? We'll observe later also. As of now I'm telling, automata is a mathematical computing model. Automata itself plural ma. This is a plural. So singular form of the automata nothing but automaton. Automaton is a singular form of a automata. Automata, if I say this plural only, it is talking about any machine, any number of machines here. In our course completely dealing with automata, formal languages and grammars, and they are capable. We will observe. I hope you are getting what this subject is talking about. So Chomsky hierarchy representing everything. Models, formal language and grammars are representing. Hello, my dear students, are you getting my point? So you note down this thing clearly. So we'll be discussing next what is meant by grammar here.